Gary from pymagic.com, and this right here is the tutorial for the jumping rubber band. If you ever been to my show before and received a magic dollar bill, it is actually the top right. The top right is the instructions for the jumping rubber band, along with 3 other very cool tricks that you could do. But enough about this. Let's go right into the performance of the jumping rubber band. All you have to do is get a rubber band. You can find this almost anywhere. You don't have to do any preparations. This isn't a trick rubber band, a normal rubber band. And place it onto your first 2 fingers. And once you do that, you snap your fingers and it jumps right over. And each time you snap, the rubber band will jump over. Now a lot of times people think that it quickly jumps and leaves this finger and lands onto these 2. But I'll show you that that's not the case by using a second rubber band, and we're going to loop this between all the 4 fingers, so there's no way it could jump out. But yet when you snap, each time it jumps over. And that right there is the jumping rubber band. And let's now take a look at a close-up view to see how it's done. Here is the explanation for the jumping rubber band. The materials you need is very simple. All you need to do is find yourself a rubber band. Now this is actually a size 19. There's actually sizes to rubber bands. Size 19 right here. This is the most common type you'll find. But I would recommend, if you guys can find the little rubber bands. I don't know which size this is. If you guys can find these sizes, it's a little bit better. But if you have this size, that's okay. You can still do the trick. All you need to do is kind of double it up, make it into a loop, and the trick will still work, okay? But if you guys can find the little ones, they are a little bit better. So let me show you how the trick works. All you need to do is very simple. Place your fingers like a peace sign, 2, and place the rubber band on there. Now that's the first step. The second step is you pull the rubber band back, place your 4 fingers in, your 4 fingers, not the thumb. Don't place the thumb in. Place the 4 fingers in and let the rest of the rubber band rest onto your knuckles, okay? And this is what you see. This is what the audience see. The audience will only see the rubber band right over here. And once you have it on your knuckles, all you need to do is open up your hand and it will jump over to the other 2 fingers. And to reverse the process, it's the same thing. You just pull back, place your 4 fingers in, remember, not the thumb, and you let it rest onto your knuckles. Again, you open up your hand and it jumps back to the other finger. So to review, you pull back, place your 4 fingers in. Now the most common mistake is some people, they will you want to let it rest onto the knuckles, but some people, they will loop it over. Don't loop it over, just let it rest onto the knuckles and open up your hand and it will jump over. I would recommend making a magical gesture. I like to snap it because I think it adds to the effect, or you could always give it a blow or something like wave your hands over. So one more time, just to review, you step 1 is actually take the rubber band, place it onto your first 2 fingers. Step 2, pull back, place all your 4 fingers in, let it rest onto the knuckles. And step 3, just open up your hands. Simple as that. Now the next thing I did was actually loop it like this. This is what I did. Crisscrossed it, and when I snapped, it still jumped over, and each time. This is actually, believe it or not, it's the same thing. It just looks a little bit harder. All you need to do is take the rubber band and crisscross it. The first step is actually you need to place the rubber band inside. Don't crisscross it, then place the rubber band in. So once you crisscross it, same procedure. You pull back, place your 4 fingers in, you open up your hand, and it'll still work. The reason why is because it's basically just transferring. If you guys see, it's just transferring through the fingers. So it'll still work each time, but to the audience, it looks a lot harder than it is for no additional work except just placing it on there. So that is the jumping rubber band. Remember, practice, 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 because practice makes perfect. And for more magic tricks, you can visit my website, www.pymagic.com. That's P as in Panther, Y as in Yogurt, pymagic.com. And until next time, I wish you the best of luck. A guard, a crisscrossed it against that. But if you could... Okay, unexpected right there, but we'll do it one more time. You'll take a second rubber band, and if the rubber band breaks, that's okay. Just get another one. They're very cheap.